So we are back with the September folio. So far we have made a giant tag, kind of chunky too, to go inside the view here. I have made this notebook with the file folder thing that we added with the memory keeper, all-in-one cutting and scoring board. This is a little folio that will help me keep track with the project idea, what I need for them, and if I finished it, the date and the improvement I want to make for this idea. So it goes in this section. And the signature, so I'm using the idea of this September thing is to use up the stuff that you have in your craft room. So this entire thing is a tissue box, and the paper that's covering it is a sample of wallpaper. And now I have found this thing. So these papers, I don't know who actually made them. It's a family and friends, praise God thing. So it's you know, to follow your, I guess, your Bible studies. I don't do Bible studies, but that's not important, because what I want to do right now is to also use up this sample of wallpaper. So I have this for my mom, and I think that it will go nicely with, you know, it's there's blue, there's the nature thing. So I'm going to glue this onto this way. When I open it, when I open this, it will go like this, and there will be something to write here, and can start the rest of the book. So I'll start with that, of course, with my regular glue. I'll use this one. Okay. So again, I don't mind also to do this and go over on the wallpaper. Okay, so I want to be as centered as possible. I will only cut things once I have finished with adjusting the papers in it to make the signature. This way I won't be cut short. Because the more, you know, the more paper you have stacked together, the more they come out here. And I do think for this one I will actually cut the excess here, but I'm not sure yet. So this needs to dry flat. So this is dry enough for me to start working with. This is the signature. So again, I don't know where this kit came from. It was a few years ago, and like I said, I'm trying to use everything that's in my stash before I start using I start, you know, printing new kits and things like that. So if you know where this came from, write it down in the comment section, please, so people will be able to maybe go get it. I'm sure it was another YouTuber, but I don't know which one. So this is a little bit of a lesson. If you have things that are freebies and things like that, try to, you know, write down where you got it, so you're not kind of stuck like me and wondering about a few years down the road. So I like this. Okay, I'm going to do the classic 3 pamphlet old stitch thing, because I find that it's the easiest one and the most well, it's easy and really it's effective. So I don't have to, since I only have one signature, I don't have to, you know, measure if I'm in complete center or things like that, because there's only going to be one signature in this. Wow, this paper is thick. There you go. So I suppose at one time I was a bit too precious about everything, which is why I didn't use my stuff. I'm going to use this twine. I like this twine for anything. Doing me. My needle book. This one will do. So let's practice what I learned. Apparently it's best if you bring the needle to your thread, although this might be not the best idea of a thread in a way. So I will stop, and you know the funny thing about I closed the camera and of course it went in. So not even, so the idea, if you go from the inside, you'll have your closure inside. If you go from the outside, you'll have the bow outside, if you decide to make a bow. Guess I'll need of my pliers. Really? Not happening. Well, so it doesn't matter which way you go. You need to go either down or up, but you do need to get into another hole. There you go. Leave yourself a little tail or a long tail, depending. So we're going back here. I hope I'm not making too much noise with the microphone. I feel like everything is touching me today. So there you go. And we're going back here. Here you see it went relatively well, but just make sure you hold this out of the way. This way it's not going to go through this part. So I can take this out. Not the best needle for that. So you're doing, make sure this is relatively taut, and we'll make sure that this is attached around this. So we can make, then you can make a bow, or we can use the tails to, oops, to add some beads. I don't have beads ready to use, so I will have to think about it. So this is how it's going to present itself. Oops, not this one, like this. And you might have also to, you know, work the pages in. That's okay. I'm also gonna need to leave this to dry because I can see that it's starting to, you know, do something weird with the ink. So I'm just going to leave a little margin here, and it will also straighten the paper. Yeah. So I don't want to cut on this side. There you go. And I have to be careful because of course the block of this signature is a bit bigger, and I don't want to end up with less cover. So like this. So quickly it will go here like this, and I will attach it with maybe I'll put some eyelets here, or with another piece of string, I don't know, but I don't want it to stay forever in this folio. So this is how it will all go in. Still fits perfectly fine. This, you end up with your book, that's fine. You open this part and you have your little folio wallet for your projects to be done. You can take notes here, or maybe, you know, just write down your who you have to tag along in your videos, like me, just to make sure that everybody will be mentioned properly. So there you go. That's something else I have to work on. Learning, it's fun, it's never ending. So keep up the learning curve because it's important for the brain. So this is what I wanted to show you so far, and I hope you enjoyed my video and how I go about things. I will see you in the next one, but for now, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment if you know whose kit this was, and I'm sure it was a freebie. Make sure you leave that in the comment section and I will try to pin it. So that's it. Bye. So I am here with my little wallet folio because I want to secure it to this page, but I want it to be discreet. So I have some leftover of this paper, not a lot, but just enough, and I want to glue this here. so my paper clip will be able to go under when I need to. So first things first, I will use this glue. So this is the Creatology craft glue, and it's actually kind of like the what do you call it, the outer glitter glue. So let's see if it's gonna work. Sending this here. No, it's blocked. So you see, it almost does the same thing as the hot glitter glue. It blocks all the time. There you go. Not that part. This here. And this here. So I made this little shape because I don't want it to go over this thing here. So it's going to come here like this, just above this here. Oh God. Round again. And this will hide this. Okay. So extra glue will be good to add on this. Especially on the side. So now my little book will be able to go inside this, hopefully. There you go. So I decided to actually put it on the bottom side because I figured I could actually see it. Will that work against me? I don't know. So now that I've showed you this, I will make sure that it stays glued, and that will take some boring time. So I'll leave you on this. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment and a like. You know the jam. Thank you. Bye.